morning, Miss Patricia and Gabo. I am Paolo Bianco Cruz. Can I have a brief interview about being a teenage mom, which you are experiencing right now? Can I start asking questions?
Yes, of course.
Did you ever imagine yourself having a baby at an early age?
Honestly, I never imagined myself of giving birth at an early age because first of all, I'm too young and still studying and I'm enjoying my teenage life.
After making that love, did you ever realize that you might get pregnant, or is it just for fun?
At first, it came to my mind that I might get pregnant, but I'm too afraid that I might lose him if I didn't do what he wants because that time I was so in love with him, but that was then.
What did you feel when you find out that you're pregnant?
I was too scared and didn't know what to do. All I can do was to cry.
And what is the first thing that came into your mind?
The first thing that came into my mind was my family, especially my mother, on how will she react on the situation.
To whom did you tell your situation first?
I told it first to my boyfriend, then to my friends.
After telling it to your boyfriend, what is his stance or what are his plans?
Of course, at first he was shocked and he asked me about my parents. And he's planning to save money for me and for the baby. Then he tried to tell it to his parents, but he can't. So my mom ended up on telling it to his parents.
And how did you tell it to your parents?
Actually, I didn't reveal it to them yet. Then the night that I knew that I'm pregnant, my mother noticed that my actions are a bit different. Then the next day, I found out that my mother already knew my situation after reading the conversation between me and my boyfriend through cell phone.
You said that your mother already knew it. How about your father? How did you tell it to your father?
I don't have the strength to tell it to my father. He's in Abu Dhabi right now and we're experiencing too many problems and financially and such. So I don't want him to worry because something bad might happen to him. My mother accidentally told it to me.
Since your father is out of the country, how did he react?
He was so shocked and out of anger, he blew foul words and he didn't talk to me the whole day. And that made me hurt so much.
Did abortion ever come to your mind?
Honestly, yes, because I'm too young for that and I'm not ready to become a mother at my young age. And also, I'm thinking about what will happen if they'll know my situation. They may not accept me anymore.
What are the hardships that you've encountered during your pregnancy?
One of the hardships that I experienced during my pregnancy was, like in school, all eyes are on me. Sometimes I heard gossips, criticisms, and judgments.
And how did you cope with it?
I just ignored them, their gossips on me, criticisms, and false judgments because I know that it's all my fault.
Now that you're already a teenage mom, what are the changes in your life?
There are so many changes in my life, like as a teenager, I'm expected to have fun. But how should I have fun if I have someone to think about whether or not she took her milk? My studies were also set aside to give way to the birth of my child. So now I'm still making amends with my studies. My mother also gave me limitations and people are expecting of my responsibilities to be fulfilled.
In all the problems that you've encountered, do you have regrets?
At first, yes. I proved to myself that regrets are always in the end. But now, that regrets are replenished by my child, Zoe. Of course, she's my child, a gift from God, my own blood and soul. Nothing is greater than the feeling of staring blankly at her. It brings joy to me.
How are you and your boyfriend now that you have Zoe in your life?
Actually, he's not my boyfriend anymore. I broke up with him because he's too immature. It's like there's no changes in him even though he's already a father. He goes out with his friends more than he visits Zoe. He's concerned with computer games more than he's concerned with his child. He's so stupid and I hate it.
After what you have experienced, what are the lessons that you've learned?
I learned that too much obsessed with the idea of love is totally a wrong thing. It can ruin your life and make it miserable.
And what are the advices that you can give to all teenagers?
For all the teenagers like me out there, listen to your parents. Love and hug their advices and never let it go. They know all the best for you. And the best part, they love you more than anybody does. More than your boyfriends or girlfriends do. They will not bring you down. Trust me, you'll never regret it.
Thank you for lending me your time and sharing your experience being my teenage